guys, welcome back to my IGTV. Jonathan in style here. Are you following me yet? If you're not following me, go ahead and hit on the follow button the quickest. Also turn on your notification, get notified every time I post a new video or a new picture. It's always getting hotter and lovely on my page. It's never a dull moment. Myself, personally, I go to my page and I get stuck, okay? And I know some of you have been returning and you are not following, so just go ahead and follow. So today's video is a video that I've always wanted to do, but I felt like I wasn't in the right place, and right now I feel like I want to do it. Today we'll be talking about mental health, okay? So mental health is a subject that is very dear to my heart, and I should have spoken about it a long time ago, like I mentioned, but I just wasn't in the right state, or I wasn't well equipped. But right now I am fully prepared to talk about it, okay? And I don't want this video to be boring, so I'll be doing my makeup while we talk about mental health. And the comment section on Instagram is provided for a purpose. So if I say something and you disagree with me, just go ahead and comment in the comment box down there below. Also, if you have any suggestions, you have experiences, let's make this conversation very interactive. Since it's a chit chat sort of situation, I wouldn't be giving much detailed information on the product that I'll be using. I already got my brows done, and my wig is by Mijay's Beauty Place. I'll go ahead and put a handle in the description box, so you should go check her out. She does everything sound. She's a very good hairstylist and a wig maker, okay? So the very first thing that I want to be doing is, of course, these days I have discovered a new way of doing my foundation. I put my concealers and my contour beneath my foundation. So I'm going straight ahead. I'm going to take this Magic Professional, is it Magic Professional? Yeah, Magic Professional Cosmetics, a product that I purchased from AliExpress, of course, and go ahead and highlight and contour my face. One may ask, what is mental health? Okay, so for us to be very accurate, I will let you pause this video and go to Google and search for the definition of mental health, and then we continue. If you are from Africa, especially West Africa, Ghana and Nigeria, you know that mental health is not taken serious in this part of the continent, okay? Or this part of the world. You go to your parents with a problem of having mental issue, and the next thing they want to talk about is you being crazy and you being mad. Therefore, you should go see a psychiatrist, which I think is very uncalled for, because growing up, we all had mental issues. We still going through mental issues. But you dare not go to your parents to tell them that this is the problem that you are facing because of some of the reasons that I have given. It is through social media that I got to realize that we have something called mental health, and you are supposed to ensure that you are mentally healthy to live a healthy life in general. Being bullied, not being accepted, not getting what you want, and getting tired of life. There are a whole lot of things that contribute to mental health, and if it is not taken serious, it sometimes leads to suicide. Yes, I know people who have taken their life because they were having trouble and they didn't have anyone to speak to, so the best thing they could do is to end their lives. I have been there before. Like I said, we've all been through it. I have gone through serious mental breakdown in this life, but I didn't know that it's a disease. I didn't know that it's a condition. I didn't know that it is something that I can actually cure or heal from. You can't go to someone and tell the person that you are mentally. I've already mentioned, in this part of the continent, they will assume that you are crazy. You'll be mocked at, you'll be laughed at. So you just keep it to yourself. We are in a time that you can freely talk about your mental problems, share with people, speak to someone, seek advice, and always try to speak to positive minded people, because when you go about talking to people full of negativity, they will worsen your case. Me, most of the times I wasn't talking to anyone. The only person that I was talking to is myself. So I have created this sort of characters within me. We are about 3 characters, and when I'm going through a problem or I'm going through a situation that I cannot deal with myself, I just call out my characters. I call them my, what do I even call them? I call them my imaginary self. Then we just talk through it and we just do things that we love. People sometimes think I'm crazy because I'll be there talking to myself and laughing alone. That's how I fought through my mental instability. But you may not have that sort of character, so you just might as well want to speak to someone in order to be mentally stable. Recently, I posted a certain video on my story shared by my best friend, and then that video kept me weeping because a young boy took his life because of what he was going through, and unluckily for him, he didn't talk to anyone and he went ahead and he committed suicide. And that is one of the reasons why I really wanted to sit down and do this video. You see, this video is anyhow, but I'm just going to try my best, or my possible best, to make sure that I have this topic well discussed. So this is just to correct my face, and then I'll go straight ahead and take the foundation that I'll be using. I am using this Maybelline foundation, fits me in the shade 334. I don't know if there are facilities in this country that purposely is built for mental health and mental instability. I have not heard of one, but I'll go ahead and do my research, and if I find one, I'll try my possible best to put it in the description box so that y'all run for help. I already mentioned that I don't go to anyone because most of the times when I talk to people, they give me answers that I am not looking for. I'm like, this is the situation that I am going through, and the answers you are giving me is not something that I need. It's not helping me in any way. So in order for me to be mentally healthy, or in order for me to be mentally stable, I created my own characters that I talk to most of the times. And yeah, somebody will ask, did it work for you? Yes, it worked for me. I just make sure that I tune my mind to all sort of positive things and just get away from all sort of negativity. Sometimes it is very difficult to prevent negative or toxic people in your life. But most of the times too, if you are very careful of the people that you move around with or the people that you actually talk to, you will save yourself from some drama. I actually don't have a lot of friends. I have very few friends. I am very picky with friends because what I don't want is a friend coming to judge me upon something. 2 years ago, I break up with a very good friend of mine, like a very good friend of mine. He's been my friend. We've been very good friends from senior high, but then when I came to university and he discovered my makeup things, sometimes the sort of comments that he passed, I actually thought he was playing in the beginning. But as time went on, he kept saying, so won't you do this? This is so evil. This is so that. I was like, wait, man, you are not the one feeding me. You ain't paying my fees. And this thing that I am doing is something that actually keep me in check. That actually make me feel good. Yeah, so another thing, you should always try to do what you love. Don't let anything. I just filmed a video on how it was very difficult for me growing up as a non-binary teenager. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that I don't know if that video will be up before this video, but I'll urge that you go check that video out. I spoke about how I left home at a very early age. When my mom died, you know, it was already difficult living with my mom. And even with that, she alone understood me better. And when she passed, nobody could keep up with me because I was like, I have my own set of rules and it's my rules that I'm going to follow. Okay? And people were like, nah, I can't be feeding you and you be doing what you want. So I fled from home. I don't know. I think 10 or 11 years I fled home. I slept in the street for like 2 days before they finally found me and brought me home. And it's the same process. So I just kept fleeing from home till I was able to rent my own place or I came to the university. I even stayed with friends because that is just me. I want to follow my own rules because that's what worked for me. If I try following somebody's rules, I end up dying. Yes, that's the best way I can describe it. I can tell you that I have died twice and so I don't need much foundation. This is okay for me. So I'm going to take this Sephora picking, yeah, this concealer from Sephora, and I'm just going straight ahead and brighten my under eye. Okay, so the phone stopped recording for a reason that I don't know. So with all this being said, by no means am I saying that don't listen to advice. Of course, listen to advice. Listen to advice that is coming from a good place. And somebody's going to ask, how will you know that advice is coming from a good place? Well, some advice actually, when it's given to you, it is very difficult to take it. But some too, it comes naturally. You just flow with it. Listen to advice that comes from a positive place, that comes from a place that you know that this person is never going to do you wrong, or this person is never going to, negatively influence your life. So all that I'm saying is make sure that the advice is coming from positively inclined people, or people that you trust the most. Or you can even speak to a sensible pastor. Wait, Lord, please forgive me. I am saying sensible pastor because you go to some pastors with certain situation, and then they end up making you feel like the most horrible person on earth, and you even regret forever leaving. That is actually adding more wound to your already wounded wounds. What am I saying? So yeah, just make sure that you are talking to the right people. And suicide is not the answer. Killing yourself is not the answer. You will kill yourself, you will go and you are just passing your problems or the sorrow that you are going to live on earth on very important people that you may care so much. So if you have ever had suicidal thoughts, just make sure that it snaps out of your head like this. That is not the best solution. If you kill yourself, you are being selfish. Yes, you are being selfish. It means that you only care about yourself and you don't care about your loved ones. If you die right now, people are going to grieve. People will cry. You will leave your parents in a state of mind that they were not prepared to be in. Okay, and you wouldn't be a good example to society. So please, if you've ever had suicidal thought, it's good that you let it go, but don't let it happen again. Okay, always put it in the back of your mind that people love you. There are people in this world that love you, and there are people in this world that hate you. Okay. Some people will laugh straight into your face and then just hate you at your back. Yeah, so my face, I don't know if it is really well done because the mirror I'm using is... Okay, so setting powder is done. I'm going straight ahead to do my, how do we call it? I'm going straight ahead to do my eyeshadow. I'm not sure I want to record that, so I will come back with my eyeshadow then. See? All right, guys, welcome back. Cheers. Let's get into it. So my eye makeup is all done, and the next thing that I'll be doing is brushing up the excess powder on my face with this Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One powder. This powder, I have a whole lot of good things to talk about. It's actually a very good powder. It smoothens the face. Okay, so I'm now coming to bronze the face and do contouring, and for bronzing and contouring I'll be taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I have had this for a while. This is an OG, honey. I don't know if in your makeup career and you didn't use this, don't come talk to me, because honey, that's how long I've been in the industry. Cheers to that. So for bronzing, I'm going to take this shade over here. Now for contouring, I'm taking this shade. With this brush, this is a perfect nose contour brush, honey. Everybody needs this brush in their kits. Orange blush over here. Go ahead and smile. Yeah, I really love blush because blush is king. Now let me quickly do highlighting, and for highlighting I'll be taking this champagne color over here. I don't know the brand because the label is off, but it's a very good highlighter. I love it so much. Alright guys, so my face is, let me say it's 90% done. So I'm going straight ahead and cut this contour. Alrighty, I'm going to leave this thing to bake while I do my lips. I don't know what I'll be doing for lips, but I certainly know that I want to do something very glossy and something very bold. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Hey guys, so my dress entered the chart and I am looking very cute. I'm going to post a full picture very soon so that you get the full detail of my dress, okay? Okay guys, so I am finally done. This is the finished look and I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I also feel like the topic has been well discussed. Take your mental health very serious. If you are going through any sort of mental related problem, speak to someone you love, speak to your parents. And I also mentioned speak to a sensible pastor. I'll also go ahead and do my research and see if I'll find any organization that handle mental issues or mental problems in Ghana, and I'll go ahead and put it in the description box, so you go ahead and you check out for them. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to enjoy life. Life is just too short for you to be living in somebody's thought. Okay? If you made it this far and you are not following me, I don't know what you are waiting for, because I know some of you are returning viewers. Just go ahead and follow. It costs you nothing. As a matter of fact, double tap on this video, give it a heart, okay, and leave all your comments in the comment box down there below. I already mentioned. Till we meet again, it's a bye for now.